I don't know what I'm doing, but that's never stopped me before. So first thing I'm going to work on is I have to replace this screen. I've ridden the bike once, and this screen directs air such that literally my helmet vibrates. So it's thoroughly unpleasant to ride at the moment. I have a taller screen. I believe this is a Clockworks. The replacement one I have is also Clockworks, just 2 inches taller. I'm going to change the mirrors, because on the Softail that I have ones that basically have a wide angle view out. And last but not least, if we can get around to it, I don't know if you can see it, somebody put these chrome covers on there. For those that aren't that familiar with Harleys, that's also where the VIN is. So it's superbly clever to cover up the frame number that way. The frame number matches the paperwork, just in case you were wondering. But I don't like these. They have to come off, and in order for me to take them off, I have to replace the bolts that hold the tank halves on, because of this chrome thing, they're actually longer. So I've got those now. That should be like a 10-15 minute job just to take the chrome off. I haven't really looked through the paperwork department. Found a dyno jet sheet for this bike. I think this has a bit more oomph than they do have stock. This one says basically 100 horsepower and 112 pound-feet of torque. Okay, one thing I already like about this bike is taking off the screen is really easy, because it's basically 3 bolts that you loosen, and you pull off the screen, put the other one on, and you're good to go. Okay, one thing I'm rapidly learning about this bike is that pretty much all fasteners are Torx. So the bolts for the windshield are T30s, at least the ones that are on here. Theoretically, my understanding is I only have to loosen them, and then I should be able to pull the screen out. Okay, it basically almost worked as intended. If I lay them on top of each other, you can see the new one's a bit taller. This video isn't sponsored by anybody. I bought this on eBay with my own money, yada yada yada. In case you're wondering, yes, this is the first time I'm doing this on a Harley. So I don't know what I'm doing, but that's never stopped me before. Okay, they're all in. Frankly, this is the whole effort of changing the screen on this bike. Okay, so the back is down because I haven't pumped up the air suspension, but even sitting on the bike like this, yeah, I'm looking over the screen, and this should take care of all the wind noise I was getting. So, job done. Okay, I didn't show the actual removal, but you can now see from the fact that it's a black hole down here, I have removed the chrome covers and just went back to like the stock mounting bolts. Now you can actually see the VIN and the data plate on the other side of the headstock. Okay, now it's time to change the mirror. So this is the standard mirror that's on the bike. This is the mirror that I'm going to replace it with. You can see the new mirror is bigger, but more importantly, it's got this like wide angle view that actually allows you to see the pickup truck that's about to run you over, or something along those lines. Then I had these on my Softail, so I just pulled them off there. It's 2 washers and this Acorn nut. And that's the whole endeavor. Not really a gap between the reservoir and the mirror, so that's not great. These mirrors sit closer to the reservoir. Just put them on such that they don't touch, and you should be fine. So let's see what that's like when I'm on the bike. Well, it offers, amongst amongst other things, a decent view of my elbow, so I'm not super stoked. Okay, I'll take this one back off because the original, like, stock one is actually offering a better field of vision. The reason for that is with the stock one, the stem is actually angled away from the controls. This one goes straight up, and that's why this one doesn't work properly. I'll have to see if I can get this type of mirror for basically for an Ultra Glide Ultra. Let's see if we can take this for a ride, and I'll report back if the new screen here is actually making a difference or not. Okay, so what's the verdict on the new screen? It's better, but I'm not super stoked about it. I still get that vibration. I think what's actually happening is, this being a Harley, everything vibrates a bit, and the bat wing vibrates, and thus you get buffeting because the screen vibrates. I'm not sure I want to try a lower screen. I probably should, just to get a better understanding of what the factors are. But it is an improvement. With the lower screen, I was able to get it up to 45-50 miles an hour before it became uncomfortable. Now I can get it up to about 55, maybe 60 before it gets really uncomfortable. So still not great. This is a touring bike. I need to have a bit more comfort when riding it. Slowly moving to the right direction, see if I can turn this bike into something I like, or if I end up sending it down the river. Thanks for watching, and see you soon on this channel.